Hi, welcome to video 2 in this 3-part training series. How did you go with the last video? Do you know who your ideal client is now? I hope you've got more clarity than ever before, but if you don't, that's okay. Just work with what you've got, and over time you'll get more and more clarity about who your ideal client is. Now, I recommend revisiting the questionnaire every 12 months or so, just to make sure that your ideal client is still who you think they are, and also that your product or service is aligned with what they need. Okay, so let's get into video 2. This video is all about shining a light on you, and it's a biggie. Have you ever wondered why someone who seems to have the whole package is not that successful, and yet someone else who's not as talented consistently overachieves and consistently gets success? What is the difference between the two? The answer to that is mindset. And mindset is our biggest obstacle to success. In sales, it's important to know strategies and techniques, but it's more important to have the right mindset. Easier said than done, huh? So how do you go about getting a positive mindset that will take you on the road to success and the results that you so desperately want? Here are a couple of tips and strategies that you can implement straight away to take you on that road. Firstly, you've got to get in control of your internal dialogue, that little voice inside your head. Yeah, that's the one that just said, "What little voice?" So your internal dialogue or your internal thoughts determine your beliefs around success or lack of it. So your internal thoughts or your thoughts actually set you up for success or failure. And we use limiting beliefs to prevent us from achieving the success and achieving the results that we really want. It's a form of self-sabotage. Let me give you an example. You've worked really hard on a quote and you've sent it out to a prospect, and you know you need to follow them up. So you're gathering all your courage to pick up the phone, but before you do, you have a look over at the clock and you notice that it's 12 noon, lunchtime. So then you think to yourself, I better not pick up the phone and call this person right now because they might be eating their lunch and I don't want to disturb them. So it's okay, I've got time, I'll ring them back later on. So what just happened? You allowed your fear, false expectations appearing real, to come into play and let you procrastinate a little bit longer. There's no way of knowing what this person is doing on the other end of the phone and eating lunch. And even if you did happen to ring while they were eating lunch, will the sky fall down? No. So your thoughts determine your beliefs, and your beliefs determine your attitudes, your behaviours and your actions. So negative thoughts will create negative behaviours and negative actions. So filling your mind or allowing your mind to continue to think negative, pessimistic thoughts is like giving it junk food. You want to fill your mind with positive thoughts so that you can cultivate a healthy mind and a healthy attitude, leading on to healthy, results-driven actions. The next thing to do is smash through your mental roadblocks. Your mind is so suggestive. Your subconscious takes orders from you without judgment. It's completely up to you what you feed to your subconscious mind. So why not focus on the belief in yourself and your product or service? In fact, to be successful in business and successful in sales, this is a must. Too often, we focus on what hasn't been achieved or what our failures have been. So why not turn it around and focus on what you have achieved and what your successes have been? When you focus on your strengths and your successes, you'll program your mind to believe in your success and believe in your results and believe in you. Have a positive expectation. Our mind is such a powerful tool. The key is to have that little voice inside your head, the internal dialogue, speaking positively to you and believing that you'll succeed despite any challenge, any obstacle and any setback. How do you explain setbacks to yourself? How do you talk about them internally to yourself? Say there's a lead you've been working really hard on, but you just didn't convert it into a sale. How do you explain that to yourself? The way that you explain that to yourself is crucial to determining how successful you will be. Training your mind to think of setbacks and obstacles as just temporary. Knowing that you've got the tools, the knowledge and the talent to find a solution and overcome them ultimately predicts your success. So continue to work on your internal dialogue and speaking positively to yourself to ensure that you're steadfast on your road to success, achieving your dreams and achieving the profit and sales that you know you deserve. And there are a couple of physical things that you can do to your body as well. So perhaps before you pick up the phone or before you go into a sales call, there's a few things that you can do physically that will help your subconscious mind overcome any blocks that you've got. One of them is to get into a confident state. What I mean by that is to have your body feeling really confident. Now to do that, just think back on a time when you felt really confident, and think back on that time and allow your body to feel what it was like to feel confident. And you'll probably notice yourself standing a little bit taller, shoulders are back, chest out a little bit, and you've got a smile on your face. It's almost like you've got a coat of armour and anything can come at you and you'll be fine. So think back to a time when you were confident and think of all the people around you, the things that they were saying, what you were seeing, and allow your body to remember that time as well. And get back into that physical state before you pick up the phone or before you go into the meeting. The other thing that you can do is play a song. Play a song that really gets your energy up, that really G's you up. Maybe it's a really boppy song or it's got some really powerful words in it that resonate with you and get your energy levels up and excited. Because let's face it, it's much better to have a conversation with someone who is energetic than someone who is slumpy like this, isn't it? You might also have a sign that you do for yourself. So, before you pick up the call or pick up the phone for the call or go into a meeting, you might give yourself a few little taps or yes, or you might even do a little shake like this. Anything can be some sort of sign or some movement. It doesn't have to be as big as that one. It can be small, that allows your subconscious mind to know that you're stepping into success. So there are a few tips for you. Accompanying this video is a workbook which has a few questions, and it will go through each of the tips and ask you some questions around that so that you can get more learnings and again embed them into your subconscious mind to put you really solidly on your track towards success and achieving the results and profits and sales that you know you deserve and that are coming your way. So again, I'd really love to know how you're going with these videos, so drop me a line on email or connect with me on Facebook, LinkedIn or Twitter. And there's one more video to go, so I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.